Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Katie's Empire. We got another interesting video today for you guys to check out. So today's video is going to be about pop the balloon or find love. So this guy goes by the name of Weapon X, and this dude has been trending everywhere. I'm just curious, have you got a chance to to see any of these clips from Weapon X?
Yeah, I actually seen one of them. That's it. I watched one and I was done. One and done.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
this is
not a fan.
Mr. You're not qualified. Well, we gonna go ahead and jump into the video, and then we'll talk about it.
Hey, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome. I'll have you hold this. All right, if we can have your name.
My name's Aaron.
Aaron, how old are
Yes,
you?
ma'am. I'm 29.
29. Okay, and what do
Yes.
you do?
I'm a licensed plumber.
Okay, very cool.
Yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for herself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker, being promiscuous, not cleanly, don't have a career, nothing really going for yourself.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go ahead
Okay.
and go on over there and see what's going on.
Yes.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say the pop in the balloon popper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or wasn't fully attracted to you. And I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So that's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great
Thank
day.
you, Queen. You too.
Okay. Well,
All right, we're gonna stop it right there. What are your thoughts so far watching?
So first of all, he could have just been a straight up gentleman and said, "Cool, feelings mutual, let it go." He did too much. He showed he cared. He was insecure. Bye, bye.
Wait. He said that you
Mm-mm.
did me a favor. So break it down to me, because I don't really see anything wrong with what he said. I mean, he said,
But I just feel like he could have said it in a better way. Like it just seemed like he was angry. Like he was upset that she popped her balloon. Because basically, when they pop the balloon, they not feeling the person, right?
that's true. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he seemed upset that she popped that balloon. Yeah, he did.
He did give a little breakdown, a little context. I've seen on another video. So he was basically saying, like, you did me a favor because he's actually watched this balloon show before. So I'm not really trying. I'm
Oh.
not trying to justify anything, but he did say, like, I believe they have to pop like 3 balloons or whatever. So he would prefer somebody go ahead and pop their balloon if they're not interested. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
I'm gonna let it. She's still like,
Yeah,
nah.
let's nah, I wasn't for his response. It was just too snappy. He was feeling some type of way. He's feeling some type of way.
go ahead.
He had to play it
All
off.
right. We got to pop over here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Jara. I'm 22.
Okay. And why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made didn't really. I like a more humble person. That's the one that responds. So defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it. I didn't really necessarily like how
That's
you
fine. Hey,
responded.
I could just
Yeah.
all I can do is be honest.
I mean,
You know,
yeah, be honest.
I
Be your
came over
authentic
here
self. That's okay.
to find a match
Sure.
that wasn't matching.
Sure.
That's
I
all,
mean,
Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
sure.
Okay. And I was she someone that's your type?
She all right. You know, you're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No
You know,
disrespecting.
but if I see you in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
Totally fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right.
So what are your thoughts about that interaction?
He can't take he can't take what's the word I'm looking for?
Rejection?
Yeah, he can't take rejection. I lost my train of thought. He can't take rejection.
It's all
Yeah, he definitely can. And everybody else started popping their balloons. I'm about to lose it. Oh my goodness. So did everybody pop their balloons?
No. It's actually, I think it's still like one or two more left. Um, so you haven't got a chance to see this entire video, right?
No, no, not at
Okay,
all. I'm gonna have to
I got
watch this.
you. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, but this interaction, I don't think this interaction was bad or whatever. He was basically just saying, "Hey, listen, I was basically just being honest or whatever." And depending on where you come from or whatever, people could look at that as being disrespectful, and some people kind of look at it as being like direct. Yeah.
So tell me this: if they wouldn't have popped their balloons, do you think they would have been his type then?
Mm, honestly, I don't think guys like this really necessarily like have a type. I mean, just based on from what I heard from him, you know what I mean, and based on the things that he
Yeah.
said, because I try to pay attention to what people say, and he was basically just saying like he don't want a young lady that's going to be promiscuous. He's looking for somebody that's going to be loyal. He didn't say anything about I want her to be thick. I want her to have long hair, short hair, anything like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's more of a vibe or a personality that he's shooting for rather than, some of those superficial things that a lot of people look for.
Yeah. He said that twice, promiscuous and
Yeah, no,
aggressive.
you serious. No, that was serious.
Listen,
Like,
them is on his top. That's on his list. He got that wrote down. He's serious about them
yeah,
too. But I'm gonna
Let me
watch
dig-
this. I got to watch this whole thing. Yeah.
yeah. It's about an hour. That thing, it is long. It is long.
Get a
So
pop
this
balloon over
one just
here.
about him.
Huh?
Is this one just about him?
Yeah. So this is just just strictly about his interactions between these young ladies because he's the one that's been going viral or whatever. So I just wanted to just really just check it out, do a deep dive or whatever, and just hear it from a woman's perspective on her view about this
Okay.
guy. Yeah.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex, and I'm 23.
So one thing I'm paying close attention to him, like he's really studying these women, like he's really like looking at them like up and down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He like literally looking in their face. Like he looking at them. He is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I popped
Analyze.
my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful. Like how you, like, I don't know, arrogant a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. She asked me if she would be a good fit for me. If I like what I see, it's contrary to the truth.
Of
So
course.
that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah. Also, what I have to say is it's not what you say. This is what I mean by what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You could have
Yes.
rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls differently. But that's all I have to say.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to change who I am
Of course.
to fit somebody else's liking. I'm just going to tell it how it is. If you're not it, that's not it. The
Cool.
one that is it, I'm going to let it be known.
Okay.
For surely. Yes.
Respectful.
All right.
All right. So what are your thoughts on that interaction? Because I think I'm really starting to get a better feel for everything now to kind of like draw the conclusion.
I don't know. He giving cocky vibes. He is. But I don't know. The late she was just a little hard on him because he wasn't disrespectful to her.
Mhm.
I mean, he was a little to me. He was a little disrespectful to the previous lady and the one before that. He
Okay.
was, but the way he did put it, like I wouldn't holler at you in public. Like he was a little disrespectful, but he wasn't disrespectful to her. So
Mhm.
why she came off a little too harsh on him? I guess because the way he talked to the other ladies, but I don't know. She was a little too harsh on him. He wasn't disrespectful to her though. Mm.
Okay. All right.
Nobody, honestly, I don't think nobody's feeling him.
Hmm.
I
Well,
don't
I
think
mean,
none of the ladies feeling him. It
yeah,
seemed like none of them was feeling him.
could be. I mean, you could be right. But one thing that I have noticed, and it's a pattern, right? I've noticed that one thing, I wouldn't say that he's been disrespectful, and just hear me out, because not once did I hear him raise his voice at anybody. Not once has he, called anybody out of their name or anything like that. He hasn't interrupted them, because that's a common issue that we have when it comes to speaking and talking to people, especially when somebody says something that you don't like. Like, people do have a habit of like cutting people off. So though, just those three things, I've noticed a pattern. Every single last woman, they've said whatever it is that they had to say, and then he said whatever it is he had to say, and then they basically just been keeping it pushing or whatever. So I haven't seen any of those things so far. So when I hear, because a lot of people said that he was sassy, a lot of people said that he was disrespectful, but I'm just not seeing that so far. Like, just based on the things that I've been hearing, like I'm literally I'm looking for these things. Over talking, interrupting, raising your voice, being disrespectful towards somebody. You know what I mean? Being aggressive. Like, I have yet to see any of those things. I'm on the lookout for it. Can you provide maybe a little bit more insight on what people maybe mean when they say being disrespectful? Because he just said, "Listen, hey,
Mm,
I just would approach you if you was out." That's all I'm saying. And he did end it with Queen. That's
yeah, leave
all.
the queen alone. Yeah, guys, like, stop it. Stop with the queen. We know that's bull. Stop. So yeah, the queen, they probably wasn't feeling it because I don't like that either. Don't do leave the
Yeah, like
queen out of
Queen.
it. Yeah, that give me jail vibes. But anyway,
Oh, Lord.
so yeah, but I don't think he's necessarily disrespectful, just how old girl just said it, like the way he said it. The way he, because to me it sounds like he don't like to be rejected. Like, he's just basically he's saying the way he's saying is because they're rejecting him. They're like, nah, I don't want you. This the reason I want you. So now that they said they don't want him in this way, he finding a reason why he wouldn't want them. So it's just the way that he put it, honestly. He got manners. He's not calling them out their name, stuff like that, but just the way that he's putting it. I think
Okay.
that's the disrespect. That's the way I feel.
Okay. I respect that. I
Cause
respect that.
yeah,
I can see it. I can
yeah.
definitely
Listen
see it.
to what he said to that first girl and the second one. Like, would you would have said that if a girl told, like, if you was on this show, if you was in his shoes, would you would have said that? Once they told
uh,
you why they don't want to go on the date with you, you would have just kept it pushing. You wouldn't have said that. I don't know.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm a little bit different. Now, you would have asked me this like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I was a different person. It probably been a little bit extra.
Exactly.
But I'm looking more to ask questions to understand why people, say the things that they say. I have a different
Mhm.
mindset, when it comes to a lot of different things. Like, I want to know why, you know.
Okay.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your
There
balloon.
we go.
Brianna.
All right, so this is when things are about to go south. This was one of the viral moments. And again,
Okay. Let's see it.
to be fair, he's doing the exact same thing that he did with all the rest of the other girls.
26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the
No,
tattoo?
I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't do too
arms.
much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't do too
Queen.
much.
You know, I don't like that. That's all I
Okay.
was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body
You just
parts,
wasn't
but
looking at
that's
my
not what it
eyes.
is. No,
That's
I was
all I
looking
was
at the
pointing
hair on
out.
your arms,
Anyways,
Queen.
she asked me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much.
Well,
though.
you're not qualified,
All
baby.
right.
So that's
cool.
all good.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay.
We don't even got
Now,
to talk about this part. You know,
wait.
it's wrong.
To be fair, she was trying to, like, because the way that she came across, she was like, "My eyes are up." I mean, my eyes are up here, and he was just saying, "Listen, I'm not looking at what you think I'm looking at. I'm looking at the hair on your arms." You know, the women that I deal
But
with, they just don't have hair on their arms.
sassy, bye. Out of
What?
here.
That's
But look,
sassy.
you
Wait. Look at
number
that.
one, I got you don't have to, even if you wasn't looking at her breast, looking at her body, you
Mhm.
should have said that.
Well, I mean,
He
he
should
did.
have said that.
He did. He let her know. He was like, "Look, I wasn't looking at that." But you also got to understand this: when it comes to men, right? One thing you don't want to be labeled is a creep. You got to think about like millions of people are watching these videos, or hundreds of thousands of people are watching these videos, and when something like this happens, it's important that men nip that in the bud quickly because you don't want it to go the opposite direction of them thinking, "Oh man, he's sitting there, staring at that girl's breast," even though she got on a crazy outfit where, I mean, all of that picture, like, come on, man, like, what we doing? How you? This is what
Oh
I'm tripping.
man.
How you gonna go out the house with your breast all out or your booty out, and then try to tell somebody that your eyes are up here? What you got that on for? Then let me know what's going on.
I can agree. I can agree. I agree. I agree with you on that because I mean, when I be out and I see women with certain stuff, I'm like, I'm looking too, girl. So I know everybody else looking. So yeah, I agree with you on that one.
All right, at the gym too, man. There'd be some. I done seen some things, man. Man, come on, like
Yeah.
really? Come, and got the nerve to keep pulling the shorts down. Your booty cheeks are out, man. Like what? What was the purpose of that? There's no way in the world you can be comfortable working out in something like that where you got to continue to pull your shorts down. It just don't make no sense.
Right. Right.
All right, we're gonna go ahead. So he got three more. He got three more. Three more.
Yeah, I'm ready to see his ending. Let's
Hey,
go.
so we do still have three unpop, but she looking
She
like
about to pop.
you gonna pop? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
They
Hey,
hurt you.
just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay though, Queen. You look phenomenal though.
Thank you.
You know,
Look at the facial expression. Like, what's up with that? Come on, man. Man, she being extra. Like, he said, "You okay though, Queen? Look at her, man. She being extra."
she ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to. Hey, excuse me, Queen. I'm talking to this woman right here. Oh, well, I could look anyway. I could look anyway. I could look any way I want to. You know.
Okay.
But yeah, can y'all give her balloon back though? Yeah. Do you want your balloon back, Queen?
Oh,
We're not talking to you, sweetheart.
Okay.
You already been. I already let you know. I'm not interested in. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. But anyway.
Wait. He's still looking at the hair on her arm. This is crazy, man.
nah. He got
She talking
oh
about
my god.
nah.
Look, I feel some type of way because I got hair on my arm. Now I'm feeling look, now I'm feeling some type.
Shots fired.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Wow.
Oh, but when she's making
Yeah.
it worse though, man, about a facial expression. Did you see how she was looking at him? Like, come on, then
Yeah,
she gonna
she
tell
should
me
have
to
just
look.
let it go, girl. Like you already said you didn't want him. Leave him alone. Stop picking. She was picking with him.
Yo, she said, "Don't look this way." Like, hey, that man can't even look like he's just looking around the room, man.
They is on his head. When I say they on him, this one
Oh,
good.
Lord.
This good.
Mm, mm, mm.
What?
Okay. So he's saying get your balloon back, but how you feeling him?
I'm not gonna get my balloon back.
Okay.
All right. No problem. So we do still have two balloons.
Yes.
Do we still have two balloons? No. Let's go over here. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask. So if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23. Originally, I was not gonna pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not gonna sit in every girl's face and complimenting them. So I didn't find that offensive to me. But when they started that, what was going on, I'm very like I don't want to say I'm argumentative, but I don't want.
Hold on. I want to interrupt real quick because she has a she's looking at this completely different. She's saying, "Listen, I don't have an issue with it. You know, I don't want no man that's gonna sit there, be, smiling in other people's faces and being all friendly or whatnot. She want her
Right.
man to got like a little. So I'm just curious. Don't most, women want that though, or are they looking for a guy that's gonna be friendly to everybody?
Um, so just I'm gonna say nothing's wrong with a guy being friendly. Just don't be flirting. You
Okay.
know, me personally, I don't want my man or my guy to be mean to other women.
Okay.
I want him to speak to other women, uplift other women,
Hmm.
love on other women, treat them nice too.
Oh, pause.
No,
When
not
you
hold
say love
on.
on, when you say love
Like
on,
they
you got to
family,
be careful
like they
now.
fam, like when I say love on, like I mean it like they family wise. People in their family like loving on women like that, treating women nice, not just
Hmm.
treat me nice because I'm your woman.
Hmm.
You're
I
supposed to
got
treat
you.
all women good. You're not supposed to be nasty or mean to a woman just because she's not your woman. No. But
Okay.
it's a difference between being friendly and flirting. We
Yeah.
know. You know
But
as a man if you being friendly or you flirting.
I
So
don't know. Don't try to put that on. I have no idea
you
because I
come
don't.
on. Yes, you
I don't
do.
know the difference. You got to break it. You got to break it down for us. Like I'm a
It's a
kid, man.
big
I'm just
difference.
learning. I'm learning. So what's the difference between like being friendly and being flirting? You know what I mean? Like we try to us on this page, we're trying to learn and better understand, what's going on in a woman's mind, like how she
Okay.
thinks. So you got to kind of provide a little bit of insight because mostly I want to say like this particular channel, I think it's like 98% of men actually watch and support this channel. We got like 2%, and I believe they over there in like Australia or something. I'm joking, women. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, we got a few young ladies that come on the page, but mostly guys. Just trying to get a better understanding for how women think, how they operate. Hopefully to yield better results in the as outcome or whatever.
Um, well, like I say, there's some friendly and flirty. Friendly. We going to a store. Let's say we're going to a store together, for example. You in the store with your lady,
Okay. Okay.
and you see a very, very nice lady behind the counter. Your
Hmm.
type, she
Big
your
butt.
type.
Yeah, big butt.
Whatever your type is, she your type. And instead of you staring at her, this and that, you gonna look, hey, how you doing? And your attention back on your woman, back on what y'all were doing.
Okay. Okay.
You
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? That's friendly. Flirting, hey, how you doing? Staring, looking, their eye.
Oh, that's that
Your
eye
day going
contact.
good. Your day going good. Don't work too hard when you getting out. Just feel, don't play. You know it's friendly and you know it's flirting.
Oh man. So ain't no getting no numbers. You can't stare too long. None of that stuff.
Yeah, none of that. Just hey, how you doing? Hope you have a great day. And leave, just be nice to a human being. It's not about none of that. So
No extra.
you
I
know the
got
difference between friendly and flirting.
you.
I
Yeah,
know
I
the
got
difference.
you.
So
Yeah,
if I know the difference, you know the difference. Y'all men know the difference.
yeah. I'm trying to help y'all out, fellas. I'm trying to help us out, man. How close can we get to that line without crossing it? No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
My man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's gonna always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon because I was just like, dang. But then with
Over here. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask. So if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
my name is Kayla, I'm 23. Originally I was not gonna pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not gonna sit in every girl's face and complimenting them. So I didn't find that offensive to me, but when they started that what was going on, I'm very like I don't want to say I'm argumentative, but I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's gonna always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon.
I just want to point out that's a huge contradiction. She's not argumentative, but she don't want her man to argue back with her because that's going what
She made up a lie to pop a balloon.
what the heck is going on?
Because I was just like, dang. But then with me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me and you a little sassy just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm going to get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that. But the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well,
again, eye contact.
Yeah.
Not raising his voice, did not interrupt her. Let her get it off of her chest. Most people would have interrupted this young lady when she said something about Ninja Turtle. Ninja Turtle is crazy. When she said something about Ninja Turtle, most people would, hey, cut that mess out. But he still allowed her to get it off her chest, even with this young lady right here. Is that the bottom of her titty hanging out? Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy.
Which one? Red dress?
Yeah, man, that little sagging thing about to come on out. Anyway, even with her sitting there clapping and doing all that extra stuff, he still allowed her to kind of like just get it off her chest, man. I'm interested to hear what his response is. What you did you want to say anything before we continue?
Nah, I need to hear this.
You think he gonna raise his voice?
Cause that's crazy. Why did she go in on him like that?
Well, I also seen another thing, y'all, and this was off camera. So something did happen off camera, but the person that was doing the edit actually took it out. It was something about the type of car that he drives, and they were going back and forth about that. But they actually took that completely out of the video.
So
So
does he drive like a what, like not a nice car or something?
probably do actually make decent money. He make decent money from what I
Right.
heard. Yeah.
let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
So I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So what you do ain't
I live
nothing compared to
downtown.
me.
I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
And the
ain't
one
my
that you
type.
wanted
If
popped
I
up
seen, that's fine.
So what?
That is totally fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
Yeah,
man
you can't
off
do
camera.
that. You
Let's
can't
move
do
on.
that
Let's
though,
move
baby.
on.
Yeah, in
Let's
a real
move
way.
on.
You
Let's
can't
move
do
on.
that though, Queen.
All right.
All right. So that was another viral moment. I want to say it was like three big moments that happened in this. So that was the second. What are your thoughts on that exchange?
Don't throw your money up. Yeah, no, we don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like the money. Well, I know I don't. I don't like when a guy throw their money out and their money up. Like, buy. I don't care how much money you got or what you can pull out the bank. Go do it. Let us see.
Okay, so in his defense, she did say something about you probably got a roommate at home or whatever, and she kind of came for him, when he was basically telling, "Listen, I'm a licensed plumber. I actually make decent money." And she tried to throw out that she does real estate and something about like property management
Yeah.
or whatever. So I
Um.
think that was the reason why the money thing came in. Just basically, I don't know what she does in real estate. I don't know if she's a licensed real estate agent or what. But she did say in one of the other ones that she actually owns two different properties. I think it was passed down from her dad or something. I think she said that. But he's basically just saying like, hey, if you want to take it there, we can take it there. I can pull 100,000 out the bank. And just to be
Well,
fair,
she did say. I'm
oh, go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
She did say she's argumentative, so she did say she liked to argue,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and he liked to argue too. She said he liked to argue too, so they both was really giving it to each other. So
Yeah.
neither one of them wrong right there. He went wrong. He went
And he
wrong.
actually
I'm sorry, he
he
went wrong.
they say he pulled. I don't know if he did 100, but they say he pulled and actually showed like 30,000, like $40,000 on his Instagram live. So I mean,
Okay.
maybe boy, maybe he got something saved up or whatever. He's like, listen, I ain't capping. This is real life.
If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm 23.
Okay. And Esther, you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Are you done?
Oh yeah, I'm done with the rest of that.
Okay.
You know,
Okay, now we can talk, right?
in a real way.
Okay. What do you look for?
I look
What are
for
you looking for?
a woman, like I said, that's not going to be promiscuous, a woman that's going to be consistent, a woman that has a career and things going for herself. Because I had the same thing going for myself,
Okay.
you know, as well. I don't need a woman to give me her money or anything. I'm just looking for devotion and some loyalty. That's all, and some honesty.
Do you believe?
I think that's what a lot of guys are looking for. Though, if I'm keeping it a man, I don't think that the
I
things that
like
he's
that.
for, yeah, the things that he's asking for is not like a stretch. I mean, outside
It's really
of
not.
people saying that, saying that he's sassy, I don't understand why, a young lady wouldn't get with this guy and get on his program. He seems like he has a good head on his shoulders, regardless of what his past is. And he's basically just looking for, it seems like a wife, man, like a help me.
Yeah.
Believe in God?
Oh, certainly. Yes, ma'am. I'm a God-fearing man. I practice monotheism. You know, I won't tell you what I identify as religion-wise, but we can get to that at a later date and time,
We can.
if you choose to leave here with me.
Okay. Do you know the Bible says that love is kind?
Yes, certainly.
Are you here for love, or are you here to just
I'm
insult
I'm trying to
everyone?
create a family,
Okay.
that's what I aspire to do.
Hey, it looked like he about to pull the baddest one out of all of them, though. That's what it seemed like.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay.
All right.
You're good.
Sure, we're good.
Oh, okay. All right. Any questions for her?
No, not at all.
Oh.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do. You
How old
gonna
are
give
you
me
again?
some? Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 29. How old are you?
23.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. We
Okay.
might as well get up out of here right
All
now.
right. Well, let's
Yeah.
step on over here. Let's step on.
Look. Look at
Look how the girls looking. Now hold on, y'all didn't say he had no kids now.
Man, let me tell you, dog, this is hilarious. Y'all thought she was gonna be a part of that sister code. No, 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 she about to get up out of that, dog. Look at their face, boy.
Yeah.
They look like they upset. I know damn well she didn't. I know she did. She supposed to stick on code.
Look at blue dress.
Them girls tight. Them girls is tight, boy. Whew.
No, not at all.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do. You
How old
gonna
are
give
you
me
again?
some? Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 29. How old are you?
23.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. We
Okay.
might as well get up out of here right
All
now.
right. Well, let's
Yeah.
step on over
Look,
here.
look,
Let's
look.
step that way real quick for me. Step that way.
Okay.
They messy. They messy.
All right. So it seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Oh, and is it a yes for you
That's
for her?
gonna be a hell yes for me.
Okay, we
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
match.
yeah,
All right, let me take this mic and y'all can go on off.
Oh, and through the balloon bag.
Okay.
Look how they looking.
Wow. Wow. What a turnout, man. What a change of events. Like, what just happened? What?
That
Holy.
was good.
Wow. And end up picking the baddest. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, she was real pretty. He did good. That was good.
Yo, that's crazy, man. So,
But
what are
listen,
your
it was the you don't got no kids. You know, it baby, when I say that would be the first question.
asking him if he got kids?
Yes.
That man said he ain't got no kids. He got a decent head on his shoulder. He stayed by himself. He stayed downtown, so it got to be something nice. He got money saved up in the bank. It looks like he works out on the regular. He keeps himself
Yeah.
up. I mean, come on, man. Like what?
Yeah,
Uh,
he seemed like a catch. He did, honestly.
yeah, and a
Just
respectful. He's a respectful guy as well. Cause he did. I don't think he really said anything disrespectful, man. I ain't really get that from him.
Like I say, he didn't say nothing disrespectful. Just some
Yeah,
of his wording, wasn't
yeah,
a good choice.
yeah.
But he didn't say nothing disrespectful. And when you said that, I kind of looked at it like he didn't call nobody out their name. He wasn't yelling at them. Like so he wasn't disrespectful, but just the way some of the stuff he said.
I think that's what maybe the last girl was probably paying attention to. Just basically just
Yeah.
watching and seeing like because even I mean if I'm keeping it a band right, even though the blue dress kind of like went in on him, she was basically saying like I see and I actually understand. I don't want a man that's going I guess be all up in everybody's face or whatever. And maybe
Right.
that young lady was sitting there, she was seeing the same thing. She was like, listen, between some of the interactions that y'all was having with the rest of the guys, I can understand, you know. Because again, some of the video is cut out. We didn't get a chance to see the unedited, the raw version of this. So yeah, if people doing something off camera and they end up cutting that part of the video, you don't necessarily get to see that part. You're like, oh man, well, I actually understand why this person, said it the way that they said it or whatever. I'm real familiar
Okay.
with the editing, so you know what I'm saying. I know. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, some because I was
I'm
curious.
actually going to. My
Oh, go
bad.
ahead.
Go ahead.
You got a little delay. She got on them CCC headphones, y'all. No, I'm joking.
Chill
I'm
out.
joking.
These my Amazon finds too.
I'm messing with you. Oh man. But yeah, go ahead. I'll chime in after.
No, I was just gonna say, I'm actually gonna watch this whole video. I want to see it from the beginning. I wanna really watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think dating shows like this are is very very interesting, man. To see people, I mean, because you do have a lot of people that's on these type of shows just for clout. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to gain followers or become a content creator, whatever. So they go on shows like this to kind of like boost their popularity. Which I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's a dope business decision because it actually works for a
Okay.
lot of people. But it sucks to the other people that's actually going on there and actually trying to find love or try to get with somebody to date them or whatever. It's
Right.
definitely unfortunate for them. But yeah, I'm more into checking these type of things out because I'd be curious about people's appearance. How people dress, the type of shoes they decide to go with. Because I'm trying to get into being a image consultant, so I'm really heavy on paying attention to fashion right now. Appearance, behavior, communication, and last but not least, like people's digital footprint. Because I think that all of those things can honestly either take you far in life or they can set you up. Because anybody can Google you nowadays, and you don't want to have no twerking videos
Yeah.
or no hood videos up there
Or
flashing
the
money,
OnlyFans.
smoking, drinking. You're right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's important, man. I
Mm,
mean, everybody that's
yeah.
interested in becoming content creators, it's important that you understand that. When it comes to those brand deals and everything, they are going to look you up before they give you a product to promote. You first got to pretty much sell yourself, and trust and believe they are going to go look you up. I've had plenty of different companies. Like you can actually go on TikTok and see like different people that view you or whatever. I wish they had that with, YouTube and all the rest of the other
Yeah.
channels and stuff that they got going on. But yeah, no, they actively go check you out and look you up. So it's important that you got all your ducks in a row, man. Keep your personal stuff offline. That smoking, that drinking, keep that stuff offline, man. That thing, it
Yeah,
aggravates the heck out.
that's a really good tip right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah, because I mean,
really good tip.
I'm into a lot of people, people that are interested in getting into this, and that's one of the very first things that I do. I'm going to go check you out on social media. I'm going to Google you, and I'm going to see what I find, and then we'll bring it back and discuss it. Like, yeah, these are some things that you need to work on. You got to delete this. Like, you can
Yeah.
either, you can get into content creating, but if this is something that you're looking to do like full time for the rest of your life or whatever, you can make a lot more money, and a lot more companies will come to you if, not saying that you have like that squeaky clean type of background or whatever, but
Right.
just don't be out here shooting yourself in the foot. That's all I'm saying. The smoking and drinking,
Right.
twerking, it's distasteful, man. It's distasteful. And also,
I thought
if
they liked twerking.
who you talking about?
I just thought the I just really thought that was a thing. Like that was okay.
Now, are you hearing this from other women or?
I'm just like on social media, the
Mhm.
certain little stuff, it just seems like that's in every little thing.
Yeah, they're. It's a lot of people out there that's doing it, but I would say this. You look at creators like, I'm trying to figure out who would be like ideal. If you look at everybody else, right? Everybody is trying to twerk now. Like everybody has like a little twerking video. It's not really necessarily good to follow behind the crowd because honestly, most of those people are not really making any money. I mean, if we keep it at a band, that most of those people are not getting, brand deals. Most of those people are out there doing stuff for likes, views, and you got people out there that will literally do anything for attention. And that's not what you want to do when you become a content creator. You know what I mean? You want to make sure before you even come to the table that you have morals, you have values, and you have good character because that's going to shine through everything. And that's going to keep the people coming. That's going to keep sponsors coming. That's going to, it just works out a million times better when you have somebody that has good character because there's really no limit to how far they can go versus those people that are out there again smoking, drinking, walking around with bonnets on their head or just behaving in a crazy manner. Like if you look at
Yeah.
somebody like Mr. Beast, he's not doing any of that smoking, that drinking, any type of crazy content, and that's why sky is the limit for him. Like he literally has the most subscribers out of anybody. It's a
Yeah.
country. It's like a Latino country that has like their own YouTube channel where they had like 250 million subscribers. It might even be more than that. And this guy single-handedly, now this is a whole country that have their own YouTube channel. This guy has single-handedly been able to pass an entire like country. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Sky's the limit for those people that understand and look at the bigger picture instead of just if don't focus on what everybody else is doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to be a trend setter, not a trend follower. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this part of the video, and we're gonna go ahead and jump into this little. We'll just call it a coaching call. All
All
right.
right.
You got anything else you wanted to add to this before we get up out of here? This pop the balloon series.
No, just send me that link.
All right, I got you.
Yeah, nothing.
Blueberry, Burberry, button-up. Tan skin, mixed race, buttercup. Canada weather, got a bundle up. I'm tryna work, she hit my phone, she wanna. Whoa.